to the semi-sort of annual Cadet Summit. It's kind of weird because I don't think we've done these in a long time. How long has it been? Does anyone remember? 2006? The last one we did, I think, was in 2006 in San Diego. Is that right? Who was there at that one? Anyone? There we go, yeah. I talked to a dad with his 3 daughters, and he was there. I think he was 10 years old at the last one we did. Someone's crying? Are they okay? What's up, bro? Are you all right? Oh, he wants to ride on the bumper cars? It'll happen. It's going to happen. Anyway, was anyone at the one on the beach? The 2000... Okay, all right. We'll keep going backwards. What was the one before that? At the Galaxy Theater in Santa Ana. There's one. Here we go. We got a couple. What year was that? 1999, 2000. 98 was at the Glass House. 98 was at the Glass House. Who was there at the Glass House in 98? Okay, we have some patches still left over from the Glass House 98 Cadet Summit that we're only going to be selling here today. We're selling them for the price that they cost to make in 1998. Whatever that price is, I don't remember. Anyway, we have some if you want to say you were there. You know. Hey, I was there. And then we had one before that at Bullwinkle's, 1997. That's the guy right there. So kids, just so you know, cadets, whenever we sing Martian Girl and we put your hand up and you go like that, that guy right there with the beard, he was a young cadet and he wrote us a letter and he drew a diagram of what we should do when we do Martian Girl. Complete with like hands with sausage fingers. That's the guy right there. And he's been to every Cadet Summit since. How old were you when you wrote that letter? 15 years old. Now he's 73 years old. Amazing. This is awesome, guys, because this kind of is a little emotional for us. The microphone is not working. It's always emotional. But because we kind of started the band as like maybe not the most serious of things, and we've just grown an awesome family over the last 30 years of friends and family and families of friends. And it's awesome to see so many familiar faces that we've known for, dude, many years, decades, literally. So thank you everyone for coming, for sure. This is amazing. I'm gonna read this because it kind of encapsulates my feelings, but it's on everyone's program and you can take it into your heart and take it home with you if you can. But again, it doesn't help that Aqua Chris is getting emotional looking at me, so just stop it. Just stop. It's pretty emotional, right? Because it's generations now. We have Aquabats fans that have kids, and some of those kids might have kids. I don't know. We're so old. I mean, as a band, we're eternal as people. Look up Highlander on Google. There can only be 8 or 9. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. This is Johnny. No.
You're like reaching over the case.
Remember when I used to do story times on YouTube? Yeah! And I wore glasses just to be funny? It wasn't just to be funny. Welcome, cadets. Finally, we did it. We made it to the Cadet Summit. You should be commended for your tenacity and fortitude and your good looks. Jeez, wow. You know, I've always said the Aquabats are the best looking cadets in all the land, and I mean it. Regular Fabios, each and every one of you. And Fabinhas. From Brazil. Many have asked me to speak on our 30 years as a band, and To them I say, sure, okay, I'll do it. But if you really want me to, the year was 1994. We were little Aquabat babies with a hope and a dream. I won't lie, when we picked up our instruments and placed those anti-negativity helmets upon our heads, I thought to myself, just what exactly do we think we're doing here anyway? And today, 30 years, many albums, thousands of concerts, and hundreds of pounds later, I think to myself, just what exactly do you think we're doing here anyway? Jeez. And you know what? That's the way it should be. Many of us spend our lives grasping for something concrete to hitch our horses to. We lowering that proverbial anchor to keep ourselves in a safe harbor. But patooey to that. Unhitch your horse. Anchors away. Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds. Farewell to foreign shores as we sail at the break of day, yay, yay. If we all lived with a little more abandon, if we incorporated 10% more neoprene headwear into our everyday wardrobes, well maybe, just maybe we could all wake up feeling like the past 30 years wasn't just a dream, but a reality. An amazing, glorious, exciting roller coaster of a fever dream, where one day you're playing a concert in your friend's living room, and the next you're packing the stage at Coachella. One where you play out a joke for 3 decades only to look back and realize that the joke became your legacy. Whoops. But how lucky we are because of you guys. So, what I was trying to say is thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that stood by us, especially the last couple of years when we weren't able to deliver all the promises that we had in time that everyone expected. We've all had a roller coaster of a time. I'm sure everyone had a tough time after 2020. We did as a band. For like a little over a year, we felt like we were non-essential and we were just done as a band. And it was scary to all of us. And so it set us back with the Kickstarter stuff, but we'll get into that later. Just wanted to say thanks for everyone that stood by us and said, no, the Aquabats will come through, and hopefully we have for you. Anyway, it's because of our cadets, from those who skanked at a Disneyland grad night, to those who accidentally discovered the Super Show on YouTube during the pandemic, that we stand here today as the Aquabats that we are today. It's no accident that we're lacing up our skates today beside you because of your love and support. This is for you guys. We'll see you at next year's summit. You have your programs. We're all here for this, so we'd like to hear from, that's right, the man of love himself, who chose to actually do this speech on roller skates. He's a braver man than me. Maybe someone get him one of those walker things to do his time. Crash McLarson! I wouldn't.
Friends, I am very honored and humbled to be giving out the Lovers of Loving Love Award today. And I know what you're saying to yourself, Crash, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? And to you I say, and to quote my good friend, the MC Bat Commander, love is a many-splendored thing. But I have a lot of love for my Aquabat brothers. And I have a lot of love for my Aquabats friends. Who are indeed Aquabats. Can I get an amen? And I have a lot of love for the band Aqua, who wrote the hit song Barbie Girl. And because of that, thousands teenagers went to record stores, and instead of finding Aqua Barbie Girl, they found the Fury of the Aquabats! And it changed their life! Because we have been a band for 30 years, many times I am at a show and a kid comes up to me and says, "Crash, you were my favorite band in kindergarten. Meet my grandkids." But because of that, we've been able to watch all of you grow up. And this next award that I'm presenting, we watched this person grow up. She was a young, angsty, difficult punk rocker child. And she grew up to become a mature, adult, punk rock adult. The Aquabats were there when she was engaged. She engaged on the stage at an Aquabats show. And I'm sure she's not married yet because I didn't get a wedding invitation. Any of you guys get one?
No.
So I'm sure.
They all went to me. She sent one to everybody. I forgot. It's my fault.
It doesn't matter, we wouldn't have gone anyways, but we deserved an invitation. So I present the award for the Lovers of Living Love, but it should be for Best Pompadour, to Sarah Napalm.
Thank you. It's an honor to get this award. Can I get my husband up here too?
Yes.
This makes up for you guys not being at the wedding.
Do it.
We had a table for you guys. Right there, the front, next to ours. That's okay.
Professor. Get a room. Get a room.
We love you guys. We love all you guys. We especially love the Aquabats. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. This award is actually for both of you because of your love. Sarah, you become one with that guy with a fez on. You can hang that on your mantle, put it on your fireplace. You want to freak your friends out, put it in the freezer. They come over, tell them to get a popsicle. Scary. Thank you guys. Come on, let's hear it for them, guys. Next up, as we always do at every cadet summit that you've all been to, we do an economic update. An economic updates, kids, just so you know. It's important that you know how to do math. And our next two Aquabats do math the best in the Aquabats. Let's hear it for Jimmy the Robot and Catboy with our economic update. Take it away, Jim.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Jimmy the Robot. I'm Catboy. Welcome. What was it like in the early days? Financially. Alright, so, as you can see, these costumes don't come cheap, right? Basically, in the early days when we played, we didn't make a lot of money. But the money we did make, we needed to, buy all the cool stuff. Yeah, absolutely. In the early days, we had a lot of decisions to make financially, like buy a powdered milkman costume or buy gas for the next show. Pick up the octopus that was on ice at the grocery store and chuck it into the crowd, or have a hotel room for everybody. And I know you know how we decided to spend that money. Don't forget the 10-foot tarantula.
Oh yeah, we had a tarantula once upon a time. Used to hang from rafters. That was pretty epic. So yeah, but somewhere along the way, I guess we got smart. We decided to put our investments into gold. lots and lots of little tiny pieces of gold. How'd that work out, Cowboy?
As you know, gold is almost at an all-time high, so we're doing quite well. No,
You're lying.
as you can see, we're still here, right? So we're here.
Look at these sets.
We did so well, we just made a whole bunch more costumes.
That's why they said birthday.
Anyway,
How about the future?
I think the future looks bright for sure. I don't know.
Streets paid in gold.
Yeah. Well, just by the looks of it today, it looks like things are going good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else we should touch on?
What about silver feelings to everybody?
Yeah. Well, especially being here today and seeing everyone here is something else, I have to say. As you know, I kind of exploded at one point, and then I came back, and it's just so amazing to see everyone here and see the band where it is, and it's just unbelievable. It's hard to express it, really it is. I can't believe it. It's wonderful. Thank you, and yeah, it is. I don't want to get too emotional, but this is awesome, and you guys are awesome, and excited to meet more of you. See you out there on the reef.
Yeah, I totally agree. The journey has been incredible. Had no idea when Captain Croxel, our trombone player, at one point came to me and said, "Hey, I'm playing in this band this weekend. They could use a sax player," and I was like, "Okay." And yeah, over the years, it's been a wild ride, and yeah, you guys are all testament to how crazy and awesome it's been. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, they're giving an award. Yes, they are. Take us on that piece of paper.
This award is for the most industrious cadet. What does that mean, Cowboy?
Not he's very crafty, figure things out. He's industrious.
Absolutely. Well, hey, this cadet we've known for a long, long time, just since he was a little guy, and has been there and supporting the band, and probably has one of the most complete collections of rash guards and helmets and garb. Yeah, been there around forever. Yeah, absolutely. So, we have the most industrious cadet award goes to Miles Constantine. Look at this trophy. This thing is fantastic. Better than I could have ever imagined. Miles, how do you feel about this?
Feel good?
How heavy is this trophy?
At least 50 pounds.
Woo! You handle it like it's a mere one.
What can I say? I'm industrious.
Perfect. And we need to add these shorts to our wardrobe, I'm sure.
Definitely you should.
Any words of wisdom for the other cadets that have come after you?
Don't stop making stuff, make stuff.
Make stuff. Thank you, Miles. Congratulations. And now, I'm sure there's somebody else to present the award.
All right, guys, let's hear it for Jimmy the Robot and Cadet. Who are legends that will never die in our hearts. And now, to give us a speech and an award on our musical identity, the legend himself, Chainsaw the Prince of Pariah. Who's back? Thank you, Commander. It's great to be here today with all you lovely people. I mean, I'm just, yeah, the feeling in the room here is magical.
And yeah, this is going to be a wonderful. This weekend already's been yeah, like emotions have been talked about, and I'm trying to hang on to it right now actually, but musical identity. Yeah, so I mean, this band has always been like a grab bag. You know, we've always had that. You know, anything goes kind of, you know, vibe with our outlook on what we wanted to do with our music. Finally, the record finally has definitely, you know, been a new level of that, I would say.
Best record we ever made!
Best record. As far as I was thinking, you know, yesterday I was thinking a lot about like, well, how can I describe the identity? And I kept thinking like, well, all these songs somehow are cohesive there's 17 songs, right? And they all make sense to me in order and why they're on that record. They make sense to you guys and why they're on there, but they make sense to us. But they're together, you know, and the togetherness of that record and the togetherness of how different they all are is very reflective, and it's a giant ricochet on the love that we've gotten from our fans and our own love for music, and what we want to express artistically with lyrics and you know, musical parts and beats, fat beats. But yeah, I mean that's the best I can describe it as. It's just together and connectivity. And if we can stay connected and be together as much as we can, nothing can touch us, right? And we're here together because of that. And I really feel that way. Yeah, and just being back, I mean, feeling a lot, I mean, just walking around and people just, you know, it's so beautiful to feel the, you know, just people coming up to me and giving me gifts, and it's just wonderful for all of us, and it's been a really long journey, and it's just, this makes it all worth it. So thank you for all being here. You know, it's outstanding, and the word I'm going to give today is the Outstanding Cadet Award, the most outstanding. And this person is so outstanding that I'd like to give her this award. Amber Cross. Amber Cross. Yeah. On skates. Yeah. There you go.
I don't really know what to say, but I will say thank you. All I do is try my best, and that's what all y'all can do.
Outstanding. Thank you, Amber. All right. Love you, kids. See you tonight.
Chainsaw, man, that was awesome. I wasn't expecting it to get emotional, but last night, if you were at the show, some of you made it, some of you weren't there. But we got to bring back Gumby, who's over there in the corner, and Nacho, two of our original friends who helped make the Aquabats. Also, Johnny Christmas is with us today still, and Ben the Brain was there, and even Rod, our original drummer, showed up, which we weren't expecting. Someone just saw him in the crowd. Rod, you can call us. They have these things called phones now. Anyway, and of course the professor is here, the legend himself. So we've all been feeling the feels a lot because obviously we love each other as a band, but we love you guys for loving us as a band. But also we all kind of have, just like Chainsaw was reflecting on the record, there's a diverse bunch of ideas and sounds, and that's just what makes us all work together, is we're all different, and that's a good thing. So, hallelujah. Speaking of spiritualism, the next speech is going to be given by the resident shaman in the Aquabats, the holy mountain of the Aquabats. Let's hear it for Eagle Bones Falcon. And if you want, you can summon the dude whenever. Thank you.
Well, I still feel like a newcomer to the Aquabats. I feel like I just joined, even though it's been 18 years now. But it really was something special to join the Aquabats. I had seen them play and nearly missed getting hit by the chicken McNugget cannon at the Showcase Theater when I was but a boy. So I knew of their myths and their legends. When they accepted me, I immediately felt one of them, and I feel very grateful for that. But I thought, what could I bring to the Aquabats? They have everything. The looks, the musical powers. And then one day I had a vision of the Spirit of the Sun. Maybe some of you have seen it. And I learned that I couldn't just solo all the time. I had to contribute, be a team player. And I had to think back to something I learned also as a kid. Someone gave me a cassette tape. I don't know if you guys have seen those. These little things, and it was yellow. And it was by a band called the Bad Brains. And they had a song called Attitude. And it's about having what they call PMA, positive mental attitude. And so, since then, I've tried to adopt the positive mental attitude in everything I do. And I prepared a long lecture on the history of New Thought and Hermeticism and how you can trace the lineage of the strain of PMA thought going back to ancient times. I have decided not to give that lecture today. We can talk about it personally later if you want to. But I am here to present the award of the Shining Spirit. Someone who exudes that PMA, that positive mental attitude, to the cadets and the world. Can Cadet Mick Magnetic please come up?
Greg.
Magnetic, do you have any words of wisdom? Can I just say, I met Mick Magnetic for the first time this year in Texas. He came all the way here from El Paso, Texas. And it was a pleasure to finally meet him in person. And do you have any words?
I think nobody should have drama in this community, and the cadets are like such a special thing, and they should be your second family, and the Aquabats too.
Cadet Mick Magnetic, I now give you permission to summon the dude.
Oh God, okay. I got nerves. I summoned the dude!
Congratulations. Commander.
I almost said that was super rad, but I'll never say that. I always sing it. Aquabats joke. Some guy got it. Okay, all right. Good job, Eagle Bones. That was fantastic. Congratulations, Frank. Coming from Texas, we have people from Texas, we have people from Hawaii, we have people from Florida, Iowa, Missouri, Montana, where else? Big Bear,
Washington,
Alameda,
Las Vegas,
Utah, Idaho, Iowa, Chino Hills. This is amazing. I mean, really. You think some of those big bands have bands like you guys? No way. We're way better. They may have more fans, but we have the best fans! The
word fans is almost demeaning, I think.
Cadets. Collaborators.
Family.
And that's why for this next award, speaking of family, the newest Aquabat is going to give us a talk. And he also chose to do his speech on roller skates. Let's hear it for Gorney. You got it, you got it. Bring the chair. You got it? Thank you, Commander. Just gonna leave this here as a backup. All right, it's great to be here. As Commander said, very grateful to be the newest, one of the newest Aquabats. We have Johnny Christmas over here. He's a big fish in a big pond. Okay, stop roller skates, stop! Off! Well, my book report was titled 2 Decades of Pain, the Gorney Story. As I was reflecting in my breakfast burrito at the Taco Bell, staring into the reflection pool of my life, I was just a young kid, and a mutual friend, Otis. If you ever, why we named the album Finally, it's from our friend O. And it's a word, it's a catch-all word, like finally. Like finally! I'm not getting hurt as much anymore. Because when I started in the Aquabats, I was just a lonely stagehand, getting into giant monster costumes, and I'm reflecting on the pain of falling off of props. Hey, this is working now. One that I'm trying to remember now is, where was it, Eagle Bones? Cleveland. I was putting on the giant Frankenstein monster, and the industrial zipper goes over my eye and cuts my cornea. And you know what I had to say about at that moment? Finally! And the pain... Yeah, I cut my cornea. Good one, Commander. But you know what? I went on the stage and I finished my bit. And then Eagle Bones finished his set and took me to the Cincinnati Clinic. Cleveland Clinic.
We went to dinner.
Yeah. While the rest of the guys were showered and eating their yogurt and granola. I came back on tour and we finished it. There's other times where Bat Commander had poured lighter fluid on me and lit me on fire. That's when I knew I wanted to be an Aquabat. Because I said to notice, the band doesn't get hurt as much. It's just Gorney getting hurt. And being low on the totem pole is part of life. And advancing through it is, you know, something that it comes. And it comes and it goes. And I want to thank you, the Aquabats family, for inviting me in and accepting me as a... I got this. And making me stagehand Gorney into Gorney. And like I was saying, it seems now that I have a spot as a band member, I don't get hurt as much. And it seems like the pain has gone away, and getting hurt doesn't happen so much anymore. And it's great to be roller skating. I thought I was gonna get hurt, and I didn't get hurt, and then. Oh man. Aquabats. Okay. I can finish now. I'm okay. Just don't touch me! What? I gotta. Oh, Professor, can you just hold the card in front of my face? Thanks. Just don't move my neck. It hurts. So I'm gonna present Cadet of the Year. Thank you for your commitment. For the Cadet of the Year. Can I have the award, please? Jordan, can I have the award? Oh, God. I don't got much. To the Crow family.
The Grove family.
Or you just keep reading. The Cadet of the Year award traditionally goes to the cadets that have like above and beyond been amazing cadets. And it's so hard because there's so many of you guys. And so we narrowed it down because everyone is fantastic and exemplary. But the Grove family are like, they got a squad, you know what I mean? So we thought we'd give them the Cadet of the Year award because they're the team. And they've been coming to Aquabats shows for like...
With the kids and everyone the last 13 years.
13 years. When this kid, I think I threw all of you guys off the stage at some point. He went on a pizza, yeah. Anyway, these kids all saw us first inside of her stomach. So I remember thinking like, hey, that lady over there is pregnant. Let's turn down a little bit. Can you guys hear me now? Good. Speech, come on.
I just want to say thank you. This is insane. I feel like we represent a lot of you guys. I feel like we represent a lot of you who have families and who have loved the Aquabats since being teenagers and all that. It's really nice to see everyone. And be right back. It's beautiful. Thank you.
He's been coming to our show since he was 12, and now he has 12 kids, so. Thank you, the Grove family. Let's hear it for him. Again, because as cadets and Aquabats friends, we're all a family, and that's why, speaking of family, we just want to hear a couple words, possibly if we could, from Johnny Christmas and possibly from the Professor, just because they're part of our family, and then we'll finish it up with Ricky Fitness. Here we go.
Well, it's such a pleasure to be here. I've been around this band for 20 plus years. It's amazing playing shows with them. And I just had the gall on the Warped Tour cruise to go, hey, can I come play Super Rad with you guys? And then on that same cruise, I was doing this thing called the Quote of the Day, trying to get some positivity out in the world. And I went, hey, can you guys do a quote of the day for me? And we surrounded the piano and they all sang me a song about positivity and about loving your neighbor and stuff. And it's such a special place to be. And I'm so lucky to be here, to be in the Aquabats family, to be in the ska community, where everybody's here to have a great time, you're looking out for each other. I couldn't ask for a finer bunch of human beings to be surrounded. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Johnny. Okay. This is hard. I was not on the program, so I wasn't planning on saying anything. So I will be brief. Thank you all. This is crazy. I remember talking with the MC Bat Commander about this band that I was doing in St. George, and he'd been playing in lots of different bands. He's definitely a musical genius. Or at least a performative genius. Everybody, please, can you just give it up for that? You know it's all about. I remember him talking about ideas for band names and stuff like that, and he was like, yeah, I was thinking about like the Dingbats, but that name was already taken. And I'm like, oh no, I got it, Aquabats, and he didn't go, that's the great idea we're gonna use. He went, whatever. But then later I got word. I remember my mom, who's right here, our mom, she called me on the phone. She said, "Oh, Christian got his band together, and they're doing stuff." And I mean, the MC back and they're wearing these wetsuit helmets with these little peaks in the things and stuff. And I'm like, what do they call their band name? Oh, they're called the Aquabats. But what's so funny is that silly idea, and that's just how this is. This whole thing is. It's just a silly idea that you just push. Run with your idea and just keep going. Then it becomes a drawing, then it becomes a lore, then it becomes a family, and going through Lehigh Vega's cards that he had assembled. You guys seen those cards? We're flipping through the cards. Give it up for Lehigh. There you right there. We're going through the cards and we're looking at all of the different like weird nuances and characters and creatures and monsters and side characters and all the characters that Gordy played on the Super Show and all these different things. And it's just awesome. And it's so glad that you guys could be a part of that fun. Anyways, I spoke too much. So glad to be here. Thank you so much. Hey, you guys! That's me! But that's not why we're here. We're here for you guys. You guys. Without you guys, we would not be here today. Because all the support, oh my gosh. I cry easy now. Okay, all the support that you guys have shown us and love is why we're all up here.
That's right.
So, thank you. Thank you. The Turtle family, the Kilgore family, Aqua Chris, old, young, in between. You guys have done so much for us and have made this incredible journey for us. So, we got something cool for you today. I'm gonna read, even though I don't have my glasses. So, we had a Kickstarter, and you guys know how it went. But the good news is, we're almost done with it. 6 years later, you guys stuck through it, and we have one promise left, I believe. And I think it's a little episode that we have to deliver. Which will then allow us to make the DVD box set that we're going to deliver. But we are going to show you a sneak peek of a very rough It's a very cut, but you guys get to see it before anyone else, and we hope you like it. Thank you.
We thought we'd mix it up a little bit and do a surprise, all animated last episode. But we don't know if it's the last episode. Who knows? There could be a revival.
More cartoons!
And you guys could be the beginning of that revival. Each one of us emailed 1 million people. We would reach 1 billion in no time. or not. We've had a lot of fun making this Super Show. We wish we could have just kept making it forever. It was so much fun. It was a dream come true. And I hope for a lot of you that were there before the Super Show and those afterwards enjoyed it like we did. It was so much fun. And we think about it a lot. Like, man, it'd be so fun to go just get free fruit snacks and then just roll in the dirt all day. Gatorade and fruit snacks. Anyway, what we want to do now is, again, thanks everybody for coming. We'd like to go take everybody to the far end in front of the Skate Express sign, and we're going to take a giant group photo with everybody, and then we're going to be posting that for everybody in high resolution. And you can animate it, do whatever you want with it, but, you know, show your friends, make them feel bad, you know, do what you got to do. Anyway, let's go do it. Everyone go over there, we're going to come, giant group photo, Aquabats, old, new, young, large, small. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.